My name's Joshua Boley. I'm here with Harley Beck, assistant athletic trainer. How's it going this morning? Good. Coming out here basically today just to talk about the different training facilities on the campus here. Does each individual sport have their own training facility, or is it kind of a group facility?
It's a group facility right now. So right now they're looking at building a second facility, but that's in the works of being set up, and they're going to have a second facility for different sports next year.
So how do you guys go about rotating people, the different athletes in and out? Does each team have, or each athlete have a certain time schedule?
Each team has its own athlete trainer.
Okay.
So I'm in charge of track and field and cross country. Darren's in charge of football and basketball, and Amanda helps out with everything else around there. And then we have 4 interns as well that help out every year. So
where are the training facilities here on campus?
the training facilities. Are you talking specifically like athletic training facilities?
Yes.
Or just here in like in Flat right now?
And how many athletes can use that facility at one time?
Capacity, I'd probably say is 40.
40.
So there you can have 40 athletes in there, but they can't all be using one like machine or anything like that. We have certain things that we've had at points where it feels like big traffic jam. But we manage them to get them what they need and then get them out. So
Are they required to do so much hours in the training facility?
They're only required to come in when they're injured and then they need treatment.
Who maintains that equipment?
We maintain the equipment. We have contracts through other people through Freeman that come in and fix up our machines and help replace parts if we need parts replaced. And for the most part, we keep them clean, keep them sanitary, so they don't get dirty or break down. But we've had accidents where things don't work properly and they don't work as well. So talk to our contacts out at Freeman to get them to help us fix up the machines.
What is probably the most used piece of machinery over there?
I would say the most used is probably the gate ratings.
Okay, can you explain a little bit about
The gate ratings are a compression machine where they add compression plus a cold aspect, cold water to help reduce swelling and help with the inflammation process. That's when for an athlete gets first injured. So.
And what are the hours for the athletes to be able to use those facilities?
We try to keep it from 8 to 6 at night, but sometimes it goes over because sometimes somebody needs to see us and we'll stay there a little later to take care of them. So
Is that 7 days a week or?
yeah, it's about 6 days a week, 7 for some sports. It just depends on the athletics program. Like if the coaches want to go on all 7 days a week and do practice on Saturday and Sunday, then we honestly have to be there to help them out and treatment for their kids.
And do you find that more athletes actually use the Binding Center than actually coming over here, or is it kind of a good mixture between that Binding Center and what you guys have here in the gym?
I'd say it depends on a certain injury. We obviously deal with more musculoskeletal injuries other than general medical injuries. So I would say it's probably half and half, depending on if it's that they have an injury, they need to see us.
Like that?
I hope I've answered all your questions that you had.
I appreciate it. You're welcome.
Hello, my name is Boley Cuffee, and I'm here with Hunter Yang, student athletic trainer. Hey Hunter, how you doing today?
Good, Will.
That's good. The purpose of this interview is to just, I pretty much want to know what's going on around the training room, and how do all you guys deal with, the other sports. So, what made you want to become a trainer?
Well, I love sports. And when I got into college, I wasn't good enough to play at the collegiate level. So I thought, hey, I can take care of these athletes and still get to enjoy what I love.
I like that. So, is this something you enjoy doing for the rest of your life, or do you have other plans in your
future plans, I want to do physical therapy, but for right now, I love doing this.
I hope things go out. I hope things go good for you in your future. So what's your job like around the training room?
My job is to set up the field for, like for when football games, for football practices, soccer practices, track, and all that. Set up for events, we set up for practices, make sure our athletes are hydrated. I help take athletes and help rehabilitate them using STEM machines or cryotherapy and use of low temperatures such as ice.
Okay. How many trainers do you guys have working here?
We have about 5 trainers, student trainers. We have 4 interns.
Okay. So with all the other sports, how do you guys like split up and work with all the other sports? Like how many go with football, how many go with basketball and soccer and so on and so on?
We have about one or two that go with basketball. The majority of the time, the busiest sport is football, which also is one of the most injuries. So everybody tends to stick to football instead of the other sports. Other sports are important too, but they're less as demanding